All right, what do we got today?
Hear that the people at Apple, an hour before quitting time, planned their routes out of the building so they can avoid Steve Jobs.
Oh my God.
Well, you know how Kathy Griffin is dating Steve Wozniak, right? I saw him making out at the Apple store in Stonestown Mall.
That is great.
So this reporter gets this guy from this company called Asus drunk. He finds out that Asus is putting together a Mac tablet for Apple.
Nah, I don't think so. All right, let's get to work.
Hi, welcome to Mac Life's Rumor Show. We're going to have a weekly rumor show leading up to Steve Jobs' keynote at the Mac Expo in January. So as the weeks progress, the rumors usually get a little crazier, a little wackier, and we're going to be here covering it and discussing it. Myself, Roman, or anyone else who wants to show up. So if you want to be here, just show up. What the hell? This week's rumor is that a guy from CNET in the UK went to dinner with a friend who works at Asus, and the friend just blurted out, we're making a tablet for Apple.
Yeah, the Apple tablet's been rumored for, I don't know, maybe a couple of years now.
Yeah.
And back in May 2005, Apple actually applied for a patent for a tablet. But then this whole thing that the Crave blog revealed kind of adds more concreteness to this rumor now, and that there's speculation now that this tablet's going to be revealed in January. So I guess a little more detail about it is that I don't remember if it was a pen-based, but Crave speculates that it'll be a touchscreen interface, sort of like the iPhone. Axiotron came out with their version of a tablet last year at last year's Expo. They basically have this kit where you can take a MacBook and mod it so that it's a tablet. And when I met with them a year ago almost, they acknowledged that, they're going to sell a limited number of these because it's hard to construct, and also because there's just a really, really, really small market for a tablet. So this Asus product sounds like a little different product. To me, it sounds more like an overblown iPhone kind of thing.
Yeah, and people have been talking about like a Newton type, like a replacement, I guess a Newton replacement, where it's going to be larger than the iPhone. But that's such a weird form factor. And you're like walking around and you're doing this all the time. You're like the guy with the clipboard.
Yeah.
And but your clipboard weighs like 5, 6, 10 pounds.
Maybe we would have like a touchscreen pad for email, for notes and everything. And I don't think it's really meant to be a replacement for a laptop, possibly. I think maybe it's just, a companion to it.
Imagine everything that I can do and you can do together. One more time, it's gonna be better together.
Regardless of how much we love using the Macintosh, it is only 6% of the market.
Right.
And to make an item that's even let's say 10% of that 6%.
Right.
You got here's 1,000 of these.
Right.
And the market, the price is probably going to be ginormous.
Yeah.
And this whole went to dinner, and the guy is just like over here, we're making a product.
Here, have some more. Can I get you another drink?
And then they call him the next day, and the guy still says, "Oh yeah, we're doing that."
Yeah, that's the thing that surprised me is that. Yeah, according to the Crave story, it's just go to CNET's UK site and look up the Crave blog, and the full story is there.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, the guy who writes Crave actually contacted his contact again to say, hey, you know what you said over dinner? Was that real? And the guy confirmed it, which kind of surprises me because the way Apple is, Asus.
He must be dead now.
He's either dead or Asus is fired him
or
right.
I don't know what's going, because no one says Apple's doing this,
Right.
and it's real, and there not be some sort of
Yeah.
like repercussions. Steve's probably on a
Yeah.
plane right now. So if you're the guy who told Crave that you're making the Apple tablet, you should hide, and don't go to Germany or to France because he's going there anyway with the iPhone. So go to like Belgium or Turkey or one of those countries that Steve Jobs might not go to. Just saying. A warning.
Yeah, so that'll be an interesting to see if it happens on. And I don't know, do you want to put odds on it?
Odds on it happening, I would say, I'm going to put a percentage because I don't understand how odds work because I don't gamble. I'm like 5-3. Like, what's that? I don't know what,
What
that
does
means.
that mean?
I'm going to say there is a 20% chance of this actually.
Yeah, see, I was going to
coming.
go 30%
All right,
of
so
actually
you're-
happening. Because I think also that it just seems to me like such a narrow product.
Yeah.
And Apple, you can argue that they make narrow products, but they try to make products that appeal to their base in the most broadest sense.
But yeah, that's the rumor for the week. If you have any rumors, you can leave us a comment or give us an email, and we'll have the email address and we'll have the phone number up on the website. And yeah, and we'll see you next week.